Okay, let's just try one more today, one or two more. I just had so many blunders in that last game though. Bishop f4 I could have just taken. He takes, and then knight g4 is actually winning a piece. Threatening mate crudely. Plays g3, I play queen h6, winning the bishop on e6. Didn't see any of that, of course. Just did post-mortem analysis. Anyway, can I try and just win one or two? Might be encouraged then. Otherwise, I'll call it a day after this. So what about f3 here? I think I've seen f3 before. Okay, I'll give him that pawn, bit of initiative. Okay. So maybe take some knight b5. If I take on d5 here. Okay. So dc. Right, so it's a sort of pawn across the centre, which could be useful. Now his queen, I'm hoping, is slightly misplaced. I can castle here without hitch. I was just too concerned about castling, I think. So if I take, got access to b8, I don't know if that's useful at the moment. Just rook, what about rook b7 though? And maybe rook c7. Don't know. Or rook b1 to follow up with, just controlling the b file. Rook takes e7. Oh, it's protected actually, so rook b1 it is. that would be pretty embarrassing. Rook e7. Okay. 6 pawns each, controlling the b file at the moment. Opponent's got the bishop pair, got a slightly fractured pawn structure. I haven't got any easy targets, it seems. I've got targets myself. Maybe I should shuffle the king. Queen's also a target to c5 here. So how about just queen c1 or queen e1? Again c5 anyway. Queen e1. I'll try that. So bishop e2 not. Oh, it's just winning a piece. Unless this is Zag, because it takes queen e3, queen e2, queen c3, and because I play rook b3. Zag, this one. I'm hoping. So I can keep control of d5, keep knight c3, that would be nice. Right, I can just take here. Right, I'm a minute down on the clock though, nearly. There's trouble at this part of the auto pairing. Everyone's pretty dangerous. But now, okay, somehow magically it's resolved, so I've still got control of the b file. I haven't lost the piece just yet. Can I just get the king in? I don't want to lose the centre pawn. So what about bishop d2 then? So maybe c4 and then bishop e3 again. c4 knight b6 though. It's going to be annoying. This d4 is a real pain. If I can get to play bishop e3 maybe, then be able to play king e3 without losing d4, that might be good. Okay. So my king's helping to support d4 now. So knight c4 takes, I can take with the king. Right, there's a pin there. Anything better? Can I play bishop f4? Just still contest the b file. Let's play a4 or c3 maybe, c3. So it's a bit more solid. d4 is a bit more solid. I play a4, bishop c7, does that win a pawn? Bishop c7. Almost. There's bishop c5 as a Zwishin zug anyway, if rook b8, bishop c5. After, if rook b8 here, bishop c5. So I've got a pawn. Do I keep the a pawn? I think that's enough just to get a pawn. I'd be happy with that for a moment. Could play a check, the king comes to e7 now. Right, can I drag the king up? Or rook on the 7th is nice. So we drag the king up though, king e3, maybe g4, g5, start restraining the bishop. I think king e3 to get out of this pin. Mind you, bishop h6 is almost dangerous and he's almost winning a pawn. Okay, well, g3 is almost like trapping the bishop. So g3 and f4. Yeah, I can't believe the previous game, how many blunders. I didn't need to lose horribly, even at the end. Oh, g3, anyway, let's not think about it too much. So g3 here, trying to trap this bishop. So he's trying to rescue his bishop, of course. So if I play rook b1, he plays h4 rescue operation. Does it matter? I want to get that h pawn that he's going to offer. What can I do with the h pawn? I can go back to the 7th rank. I can play knight f4, d3 to e5. Or maybe I can play rook h1 and h5. What about that? Rook h1 and h5. Go that way to dissolve my isolated weak h pawn. If I dissolve it, okay. Let's put the king on the light square. Okay, so I'm going to lose that pawn now. Great. It's bishop e7. Okay, if I lose it, it's going to be a passed h pawn for him now. Oh, fantastic. Can I get the knight somewhere useful? e4. Okay, he hasn't gone for the passed h pawn. Maybe that's good news. So I get to play rook a7 again, knight e4. My knight's got f6 potentially. I'm going to go in a time pressure situation now. I suppose bishop f4. Oh no. What am I doing? Just going into all these pins all the time. It looks to be all over now. Knight e4, knight f6, unless that's useful. Don't really think so. I have to come and stop this pawn if I can. I don't think that's possible. He's going to play check and just finish off with bishop over there. That's really sad. Oh well. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.